The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
And good morning to you. You're listening to the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO FM in Jesup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Butch Hubbard here with you along with Bob Morgan on this Friday. And the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by the Wolf Animal Hospital on West Cherry Street, by Murphy Builder Supply on Northeast Broad Street, the Women's Health Center in downtown Jesup on Chariot Broad, and by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. 45 degrees here in Southeast Georgia, partly sunny today with a high today near 72. And Bob, big event going on in the Benny Ratliff Arena tonight. Let's talk about it.
We got state playoff action tonight. We got the boys varsity coach in here, Coach Ray. First of all, we'll go back to last Friday night when we won the region championship. Exciting game. Still don't know how that three-pointer from Omari Harris went in, but it went in. And since overtime, it was a great game. We talked about before the ball game how tough it was going to be to beat Coach Hill 3 times in a row. 41-year-old veteran, has a couple of state championships under his belt. His team beat New Hampstead to get to the finals, and they jumped out to an 11-0 lead. They led at halftime. They led it at the end of 3 quarters, led down the stretch with 5 seconds to go, and Amari's three-pointer somehow found the bottom of the net, and the place went crazy. And we went to overtime, and we dominated the overtime period as Amari took over the overtime period as well. But it was just a great night, exciting night. Both the boys and girls won, and both get to host the first round of state playoffs right here at home. So, but talk about going through that game. You know, you knew it was going to be a battle going up against the legend, Coach Hill. You knew you had this team ready, and when they jumped out to 11-0 lead, what were you thinking?
Oh, yeah, we talked about it. We knew it was going to be a challenge. It is always tough to beat a team 3 times, but beating a Lee Hill team from Statesboro 3 times, we knew it was going to be real tough. And I remember me and you talked about that. And just coming into the game, we knew they was going to come out.
Trying to get him to retire. I say every time I say, Coach, we're going to 41 years. Is enough? He said, no, I just enjoy doing what I'm doing.
Yes, he still got that fire.
He's been coaching 41 years?
At the same school.
Yes.
That's what's amazing.
The same school.
Yeah, the same school. It's so ironic, man. Coach Hill talk about it all the time. He put me out my senior year in the Sweet 16, and he tell me all the time, that's the reason I want to beat him so bad all the time.
He doesn't look like age. He's like Dick Clark. He's always the same when you see him. It's amazing. I mean, to think that, you look at all the coaches all around the state, and the things they have to deal with, and it's hard to survive.
It's hard.
For him to be there 41 years is just an amazing story.
I think it's a testimony of their administration staff, the school or whatnot, because you're right at these points that, coaches, don't last probably more than 5 or 6 years these days. But yes, it's tough. But yeah, we knew coming in, and just that shot, just the kids from our fans. Our fans were so big that night. Yes, they outplayed us in 3 quarters or whatnot, but that crowd, our fans were with us throughout that whole ball game. They never left.
What does that mean for a team and a coach when you hear the fans cheering and the bleachers are filled up?
That's big. Now me and the coaches, we talk about it all the time. We just so happy for the kids, man. Just for the kids to see that, and I think they feed off of that. They feed off of that energy. They feed off our cheerleaders or whatnot. I think it came everybody. We always talk about it take a village, and that night, man, we had all the support, and it just pushed those kids on.
That's the last I've heard that gym since I've been here, and I told people to describe the scene. They're jumping up and down. It was like when Oprah's giving away free TVs. That's what the crowd looked like. They got something free. I mean, they just went crazy. It was just so much. And then to see them come down and celebrate after the game, I mean, it was just a great sight to see. I think a lot of people saw it on videos, and everybody's got their Facebook page and things like that. But I mean, it was just a great scene.
Yes.
To see the joy in those kids to win that region championship. It's been a while since Wayne County won a region championship in basketball.
Yes, sir. It have. And just, like commitment, these kids, 4 years, they had a goal, and they stayed committed to the goal.
And you were telling me about that. You've had these kids now all the way through high school. And you've seen them develop from the awkward freshmen to the seniors they are today, because it is a senior dominated class team.
Yes, they we have those 7 seniors and our juniors. When they came aboard, like I said, they just clinched on to those seniors or whatnot, and it was seniors come in, you work hard, you bust your butt, and when the juniors saw what they was doing, they wanted to just tag along, and what they did was they just came out and just played hard, man. They stayed committed, like I said, for 4 years, and just the work ethic. I think that's the biggest thing.
Now, you were talking about the discipline the team
Oh
has.
yeah, I was just about to say that, the discipline of it, not only on the court but just in the classroom as well or whatnot. And that's the biggest thing that we shoot for. We stand on 3 things: God, family, you. And I just think it's been a testimony how the season been going.
Talk a little bit about the roster before we get to the Whitewater matchup. Tell people who these 7 seniors are, your roster, how these, because a lot of people know, they see them, but they don't really know who the kids are.
Oh, okay. We have started with Patrick Grave, Amari Harris, so many, Emmanuel Green, Isaiah Moultrie, Justin Hines, Marcus Trice, I think that's 7. Whatnot. Anthony Grant. Yes, you know what I'm saying. So
I keep asking, people ask, are any of these kids lined up for scholarships next year? Or
we've been blessed, like I said, this year, have amazing coaching staff. My assistant coach, Trey Tucker, he have been working hourly, making sure that we put these kids in the right position. And as of now, we have 1 kid that's looking forward to going to the military, but the other 6 kids, yes, we have had. I just got off the phone with like 3 different coaches just yesterday about these kids. So we looking forward to all 6 kids, finding a home and continue playing basketball next year.
That'd be great. And let's talk about tonight's matchup. Like I said, we get to host the first round. I'm sure you get on the phone, you get scouting reports. What do we know about Whitewater? Where are they from? How far are they coming? What's their record? Things like that.
Yes, sir. We're playing a great team. They come out of a great region, out of Fayette County. They have had 3 teams ranked in the state playoff. They have Star Mills, Fayette County, and also Jonesboro. So Whitewaters, they battle tested because their region is so deep or whatnot. So coming in, they will be a team that can really bang and also can shoot. When you're dealing with an Atlanta team, you're dealing with teams that can really shoot the 3 ball real well. And just from the scouting report right now, they have like 3 shooters that shooting every bit of 38% from the 3-point line.
Yeah, the great thing about our team, you don't rely on just one guy. It's a team concept, so we're kind of deep in the bench. A lot of teams, just like the girls' team, when Taryn Ward gets in foul trouble, the girls get in trouble because they don't have a real deep bench. But you don't have that problem. If somebody gets in foul trouble, you just bring another kid on. I mean, you're at 7, 8, 9 deep in the bench. Everybody gets to play. So, and what I like about your team is teamwork in the game. There's no one guy that has to carry the load. I mean, it's just whoever's open gets the open shot, and it's you play tough-nosed defense. It's been a fun style of basketball to watch.
Yes, sir. That's basically what we have been shooting for all year. Since I've been here, they're just getting kids prepared because you never know. Injuries can come about. Grades can come about. So we just like in the summertime, we was rotating 12 kids. And I think the off season is very big for that. Just seeing, making sure kids work, and that goes back to those juniors or whatnot. Their 9th grade year, 10th grade year, yeah, they probably wasn't ready, but they 11th grade year having a strong summer, they able to come in with these seniors and battle every day at practice. Cause we do have practice time is very tough and competitive. So just seeing that we're a type of coaching staff that if you doing what you told in practice and then you doing good in practice, you gonna play on game day or whatnot. And the seniors, they believe in them as well. So every given night, like Anthony Grant can be the leading scorer, Marcus Trice, Amari Harris. So basically, like I said, just moving the ball around and playing hard-nosed defense, you never know. So yes, we have rotated 10, 11 guys this year, but that's a compliment of their hard work.
So when you said summer, do y'all practice a lot during the summer? Is that what you're saying, or are you involved in any type of competition?
Yes, we our off season is everything for us. If we basketball season with the GHSA, we have after trials, we have like a week before our first game. So our off season, yes, it starts like the end of May and go on to June. And that whole month of June is skill development and playing a whole lot of games, going to a whole lot of places. We went to Florida State this year, played a tough region up there in Florida State, and also we went to South Carolina. So we have been battle tested this whole summer to get us prepared for this season. So just going to a lot of away games and stuff like that, our kids were very prepared for that because the summer, without our summer, I tell a lot of people, the summer is everything for us.
Well, you can arrange those type of games where you're playing in competition. That's as equal or better. You hopefully better because that'll make you better, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why also like during the season for our Christmas break, we like to go off and really play, a very tough competitive schedule during the Christmas time to get us ready for our region because our region kind of tough itself, playing the New Hampsteads and the Statesboroughs or whatnot. So we really have to go and, try to get prepared for those type of games.
32 teams in the bracket. You've seen the bracket. You like where you sit right now?
Yes. It's not the everybody talk about. Yes, our region is that the quadrant that we are in is very competitive because in the Elite Eight you have Beaufort. So Beaufort been ranked number 1 probably the whole year in our state in our classification.
You know what Bob calls Beaufort, don't you? University of Beaufort, since they can recruit.
yes, I understand. Yes, they have a lot of great kids, that going to a whole lot of big colleges up there right now. But, we just taking one game at a time. We know we bringing in a tough Whitewater team coming in tonight. So hopefully, we work hard, and get the dub.
And the second round would be Thursday, you said? And we get to host. First, we're the 1 seed. Looking at the bracket, the other 2 teams aren't 1 seed. So we're definitely, if we win, we know we're hosting the second round on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when do they stop? Where do they go? You get the Elite Eight, Final Four. Where's the tournament? Where's the championship games played at?
The Final Four this year, we get to the Final Four. The Final Four will be held in Columbus State University. And after Columbus State, it'll go back to Macon Coliseum for the state championship game this year.
Okay. What time are the games today? Because the girls are playing also today.
Yes, man. Congratulations to our girls. Our girls, please, fan support, man. Can we fill the house again? The GHSA have set those prices to $10 because it's a double hitter. If it was a single game, it'll be $7. But since it's a double hitter, the GHSA set the prices for $10. But our girls will be playing at 6 p.m. and the boys will be playing at 7:30.
So there's no going into the girls' game paying $7 and then emptying the Benny Ratliff Arena, then coming back in for the boys. For $10, you can watch both games.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. For $10,
or if you just want to come watch the boys' game or just the girls' game, it's still $10.
It's still $10.
All right, so you get more for your money by watching both games.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please come out and support both games. Please come out and support both games.
And the girls' game starts once again
6 p.m. and the boys' game start at 7:30.
Okay. It's good that they were able to line it up, like I said, because that was the question last Friday night with 2 different teams coming from 2 different areas. Could they get it both on the same night since we were hosting both? But y'all were able to line that up. So both Fayette County and Whitewater coming here on a Friday night, which is good.
Yes, that's very good. It's very good for the kids and also for the fans to come out, paying $7 one night and then coming back the next night paying $7. So, like you said, $10 is very good for seeing both teams come out and play.
Do you remember last time, Bob, that we've hosted 2 state games back, like the girls and then the boys the same night?
And still haven't got that answer. That was a question last Friday night. When's the last time 2 teams won both region championships? And I said, I think it was done back when Benny and Barbara, but I'm not sure. I hadn't seen Barbara, ask her. But I said, they just don't have all that. At a moment's notice, you got to go way back and check the history.
Yeah, you can't remember. Memories tend to fade the older we get.
I leave my keys in one time. So the older I get, the less I remember. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I just say our brains are getting filled up because we're getting older, Bob.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Myself as well.
You're young.
I still remember that shot by Amari, though, and I'm still, like I said, that's what I keep visualizing. I still don't know how that shot went in. I told people, I said, the gods was looking after us.
Yes,
was it a weird shot? Was it a weird angle?
He was way deep. It was far out.
It
was an off-balance shot.
It was an
off-balance.
I mean, yes, because when we drew up the play, when we drew him and the coaching staff, and like I tell people, you know what I'm saying?
Like he had a real good look at it.
It was because the only thing, to be honest, I didn't even see the ball go in because all I seen was the kid running out at him.
Right.
And I was like, this is going to be a tough shot. You know what I mean? But the kid come in every morning, like I told Mr. Ball, he come in every morning, 7 o'clock, and he's working on that.
And who was that again?
Amari Harris. He have shot that shot. And I looked at the film, and Marcus Trice could have went in another direction. Marcus Trice knew where the play was going. He didn't panic, and he threw a great pass from the pick from Anthony Grant. And when Amari caught it, it was like, but like I tell him, man, people are praying for you. You know, people, you know, you have people praying for you.
It was just meant to be. You know?
Yes.
So he's off balance. About where is he on the court when he hits this 3-pointer?
The out of bounds line was probably a couple inches away from him. So when he caught it, he faded, and the ball went up. And when the ball went up, it didn't touch no rim.
Was he very far from the 3-point line?
Yes.
He was ways away from the 3-point line.
It was an NBA 3. Like I said, the guy in his face, off-balance shot. Wasn't like he had a square look at it. I mean, I was like, there's no way this is going in.
Yes.
It went in.
Yes.
That's why the reaction from the crowd was like it was, because everybody, it was like incredible.
It looked like one of those desperation shots in the way it looked.
Yeah, see, it wasn't a shot that you can say that he was off balance and it was a lucky shot. No, it wasn't a lucky shot because the form was nice, the shot was nice, or what, and then when it just went like Mr. Bob said, the kid was all on the only thing that we happy about looking at the film. The kid didn't jump. All the kid did was put his hands up, and with that, Amari Harris still had enough time to shoot his regular shot, and man, it went up high. And when it came down, nothing but the bottom of the net.
So just the same play he has practiced hundreds and hundreds of times.
Went in. We was blessed.
Then he just took over the overtime.
Overtime. We said in timeout, you know, like you said, the crowd was so when the game was over, I'm trying to settle the kids down and let them know that we got an overtime game. But the crowd was so loud, they couldn't even hear me. You know what I mean? They couldn't even hear me. So I'm like, in overtime, it's on now in overtime. Because, yes, they may have outplayed us for these 3 quarters or whatnot, but after that shot, our kids would, and you can tell some of the air went out of Statesboro after that shot.
Coach Hill knew, and like I said, his reaction when that shot went in was just.
I
had that on film because he just.
Yes, I got it on film.
Like,
did you talk to him about it or anything?
We haven't talked yet. You know what I mean?
I
can't. Yes. We haven't because he's such a good. You know, I call him all the time. We talk all the time, and that's the business of coaching.
Tonight too, they're going to make some noise. I think our region's going to make some noise.
Yes.
Like you mentioned, this is a tough region. New Hampstead was a very good team.
I'm really
surprised that New Hampstead when they play state. I thought for sure New Hampstead was going to win that ball game.
Yes.
Like I said, it's hard to beat Coach Hill in February, and then he dominated that game and won by 10. That's what scared me going in that championship game. I said, hard to beat this guy 3 times in a row. I know he's going to have his team ready. And like I said, they jumped out that 11-0 lead. And I said, here we go.
And we knew it. We knew they was going to come out. And when I told our kids, I said, they going to come out and throw a punch. We just got to weather the storm. And the kids all year, we have had 3 overtime games. And we've been blessed to go 3-0 in all overtime games. So basically, the kids been battle tested. So we didn't hang our head down when they jumped out 11-0, and we just came out, and the kids were like, Coach, we okay?
I said, a good group of kids. Like I said, there's no hot dog going on. They play hard-nosed basketball. I think the fans like that. They like the effort. They just like the fact that it's a team game, and it's just fun basketball to watch.
Yes.
Coach Ray, you're the head basketball coach at Wayne County High School. Who are your assistants? Who's the guys that you depend upon?
Oh, man, the guys. My motto is easy. I'm glad you asked that. My motto is easy. You're only as good as the people you have beside you. Miles Mosley, he is amazing. Trey Tucker, Coach Hilton, he come in also and help us as well. But those guys, man, I mean, Miles with all our statistic words and making sure that we know how many points this team score on offense, how many defensive-wise or whatnot, free throw percentages. He do all the numbers for us, and then he come and put it together and give it to our kids. And Coach Tucker, just the mindset of just, like I was telling Mr. Bob about our colleges and stuff, we don't have to worry about none of that. He does all that for us. Or whatnot.
How much time have y'all spent, you coaches, in the room watching film of Whitewater?
We have watched so much film. We have at least 7 games on Whitewater. When I tell you that we know every last one of their plays, our kids have read their plays so much that they think it's our plays that we run. So we have watched a whole lot of film. My staff, we work plenty hours, man. This time of the year, just, man, the kids are committed, and I'm just so blessed to have a coaching staff that is also committed.
I don't think a lot of folks realize how many hours your coaches put in during the season. I mean, you see your vehicles up there at around the gym area, whether it's football or basketball or any other sport. On the weekends, late at night and stuff like that, putting a plan together to beat that next team.
Yes, it's a process. It's on like Mr. Ball after that Friday night. After that region championship game, that Saturday, we back at work seeing who we play. It's no going home that Saturday. Let's get together, the game films and calling coaches or whatnot. So you're absolutely right with all sports. Coaches really put in a whole lot of hours away from family and stuff like that. So yes, sir, man. It's
almost like a calling when you're a coach. I mean, you really have got to be passionate about to put that many hours in for the kind of money you get.
Yes, you really, in the gratification, it's just for the kids, and I think it's all for the right reasons. You know what I mean?
All right, state playoff action tonight at Benny Ratliff Arena at Wayne County High School. Coach, once again, tell us the times and who we're playing, okay?
Yes, sir. The girls, please come out and support our girls. They have been great all year. They will play at 6 p.m., and the boys will come out and play at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Please.
First round of state playoff action.
First round of the state playoff. Let's pack the gym. And
$10 you get a doubleheader.
Yes, you get
$10 you get to see both games.
Yes. And I want to thank, we just have had a whole lot of support this year. Our board, Mr. Nick Ellis, and just our administration staff, our AD, our teachers or whatnot, and our coaching staff from different sports or whatnot. Been very
Does Nick get a little
supportive.
excited out there watching the game?
Oh yes, he get real excited out there. Like all sports, he get really excited out there or whatnot.
Yeah, he's doing a great job as being chairman of the board there.
Yes, our whole
school board.
Yes, all our board members, man. I really want to thank them for their support, and also our sponsors that have sponsored our basketball program. I want to thank them also as well, and also with the radio station as well for getting us out of there as well. I want to thank y'all as well.
Y'all do have a pretty good list of sponsors to help y'all with the expenses during the season, correct?
Yes. They
is it the Tip-Off Club?
Oh yeah, we do have a Tip-Off Club and whatnot, and we want to thank them as well. But yes, our sponsors, they have really came out and support us. So we really thank them for that as well.
Okay, Bob.
I just appreciate you coming in. I said looking forward to it tonight. Should be fun.
Oh yes, man. And also I want to thank we had an outstanding football program this year season. Our volleyball program will also as well. And these sports that we got going on, baseball right now is doing.
You got a guy going wrestling.
Yes, wrestling right now. That's what I'm saying. Our track program. It's a lot of programs that's going on, and please come out and support them. They are really doing a great job out there at Wayne County High School.
Okay. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
WIFO FM in Jesup, 105.5 in your FM dial. A world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by the Wolf Animal Hospital on West Cherry Street, and also brought to you by the Women's Center in downtown Jesup.
The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.